Welcome back, fellow wanderers, to the AC edition. Now, this AC video is to pass on some fabulous information I found. The way I work is I do a lot of research online, and when I find a guy that I use any information, I always click subscribe. One of my friends asked me, "Do you subscribe to all these people you watch?" And I'm like, "Yes." That's how YouTube works. If I don't subscribe, they're not getting credit for really their work. Okay, this is work. This is not like fun time. This is a lot of work. So, but it is my dream. So I'm good with the work to obtain my dreams. The guy I'm going to pass you on to got a 29% difference between inside and outside air in only 30 minutes. So I really don't know how much of a difference overall he's going to see. And you may be like, well, that's not a huge difference. It is in an RV. RV ACs, your best is about 20% difference. I can feel the heat coming in this window right now. Now, I tinted all of my windows. They are all privacy mirror tint. And if I had to do it again and I had the money, I would find a tint shop to do ceramic tint. It's not going to be cheap. I think it was $600 or something. So be prepared. But if I could find a place that was like $200-300 to tint and ceramic, I would do that because I've got single pane glass, and with single pane glass, you need something to block the heat. Now, my AC works great. So if you are sweating, I am very sorry. My AC has also only been running about 30 minutes, and it's cool in here. I'm running the AC in this video. I know it's going to be loud, but it's an AC video, and I'm sitting in the AC to do it. So that's how it works. I can feel the heat. If I did ceramic, it's supposed to block, I think, I'm going to go with 40%. I have no clue. Look it up. I have no clue. I'm going with it. 40%, I would be happy. It's 40% heat reduction. Now, my other option is to run an awning on my back side, and that may be a better option. I may end up running an awning out the front, like I've got, and an awning out the back, and I may, when this awning on the front wears out, increase the size to the full length of the RV, because that blocks the sun off the whole side completely. The only thing I'll have really exposed, my front window's not. It's got an awning that folds up. The only one that would be exposed is my back window. I may go ahead and get an awning cover for the back, like the front, and just run a window awning on both sides. Now, my back window is a lot smaller. A great thing for me would be find a window just as big as my front window for my back, if I can fit it with the lights and redo the back and put a huge window in it. That means I have to remove everything on the interior wall, because this all has aluminum framework built into it. So I'll have to cut and weld and move some stuff. So that's a major modification that, honestly, I'm not going to say I'm going to do. I may not even worry about that little bit of heat issue, because I normally don't have it somewhere that it's not treated. Where I'm currently at is not treated, and that back is taking a lot of heat. So is this side right now. But the rest of it is, staying cool, and it's cool in here. He saw a 40% increase in his AC ducts. So at his farthest ducts, he still saw a 40% increase in output. That's incredible. That's a huge increase. That's huge. That is what is making the AC cool faster. Just the fact that he got the airflow going better. So I'm going to show you my system, and I'm going to explain the difference between my system and his system, and the differences, and how his video can still help you, even though I'm not going to have a video for you, help you figure it out on your own, even if you don't have his type of an AC system. Okay, so let's take a look. Let me flip you around here. So we're looking up at the ceiling unit. I'm going to try to change the light there for you a little bit. Is that better, guys? That's less washed out now. That's much better. So if you're looking at mine, I've got a duct that comes out the rear. Now his whole system is duct. His whole system is duct up in the ceiling. So he's got ceiling ducts built in, and he's just got the little round cutouts all throughout his camper. What he did is he took his inner covers off. There'll be two. So you'll drop one, and then you'll drop a second cover. When you drop that second cover, you'll be able to see all the inside ductwork of your unit. And then he explains, where the airflow is not good and how he changes his airflow, which is what you want to do. I'm going to do the same, and I'm going to go one step further, because I don't believe these are really what they give you are filters. So right there, if you take that plastic piece loose, there's a filter in there you're supposed to rinse. I don't truly call those filters. I don't know what I'd call them, but they're not true filters. They're not filtering the air really well like you want your air filtered. I'm going to redo that as well as my ductwork. But for right now, look, my AC is 100% perfectly fine. I'm sorry if it's a little too dark now because I didn't readjust it. Working just fine for me. It's cool in here now. It's cooling the camper down. So that's something I'm going to do down the road. But I know either you're watching this because you're having AC heating problems or cooling problems in your camper, or if you're watching this just because you're a fellow wanderer, share this on your social media, because I know you have friends that are RVers that are having problems with their AC. My first recommendation is always cleaning. Cleaning has to be done from the outside, the roof of the camper. But even when I disassembled mine, cleaned it, I looked, and one of my plans was always to increase the performance. And I'm going to use Dude RV to do it. So at the end of this video will be a subscribe button for Wandering Willy. If you're not subscribed, you are. And I love, guys, if you leave me comments, talk to me, ask me questions if you've got questions. You could always text me a question. You could PM me a question. You could DM me a question. I don't know. BM me a question. There's 1,000 ways to send a message nowadays. So if you can't get a hold of me, you're doing something wrong. It's wanderingwilly22@gmail.com or 904-514-0333. Text me, don't call me, or if you do call, leave me a message. I'm in the boat, I'm under the camper, or I'm in the 42, I'm in a grooming salon. I'm always going, so just bear with me, send me a text, or email me, and I'll promise to get back to you. If for some reason you email me and I don't get back to you, that means it went to spam. And make sure you text me that, because it just means I totally missed it. It went to spam, and honestly, I never look at my spam box. I don't. Unless I'm specifically looking for something, I am not going to spam. So if you email me and I don't answer you, or you send me something on Facebook and I don't answer you, more than likely that means it went to the spam, and I never saw it. I never got notified. It's not because I'm being rude and not talking back to you. It's just not going to somewhere I'm seeing it. So in that case, feel free to text me. That'll work. I think that's all we got to cover. I'm going to go back out and work on the boat. As far as the car giveaway, your update on the car giveaway. Look, I'm holding out hope that we hit 500. I'm holding out hope. Without you guys sharing, I don't know if we'll hit 500. I'm not going to lie to you. You want to come down and test drive the car. If I'm up in your area, I'm going to be headed up to the Dragon. So I'll be at the Dragon. Let me give you the dates now because this is early enough. But last weekend in July, first week in August. So right then, last weekend, first week, I'll be up there 10 days. I will be working the grooming salon several days, so you may see me up there. Look for me. Keep an eye out. Snap a picture. Pop it on social media. Tag me. Stop me. Flash your lights. You pull up behind me, start flashing your lights. I'll pull in somewhere because that means, well, you want to talk to me. I know what that means. It's like the universal sign for, yo, I want to talk to you. It's like, okay, cool. I don't know. I find people that won't stop. You flash your lights at them, they won't stop, and I think that's the universal sign that, and I do that. If people have a tail light out, I'll flash them and try to get them to stop to tell them their tail light's out. Like a 2-second conversation. Hey, your tail light's out. And I'm sure you don't know because people don't check them. I still don't know why people don't check their tail lights, but I think to myself, it's easy enough. I back up against something that reflects and I step on the brake and I make sure everything's working. But I see a lot of cars with the tail lights out. And sometimes multiple. Yeah. So, long story short, I hope you're having a great time out there. Keep wandering. Not all who wander are lost. Some of us wander because that's who we are. We're just wanderers wandering. So, wander on with me, wanderers. It's all about you. Leave me a comment, thumbs up. If you use the AC tip, make sure you subscribe to Dude RV. That is what it's all about. I implore you. If you watch a video, you learn anything, you use anything out of it, you like it, it makes you laugh, it makes you cry, it gives you any sort of an emotion, that you click subscribe. Even if you don't watch that person's videos all the time, just the ones you watch, give them a thumbs up and click subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because that's what it's about for YouTubers, guys. That's 100% what it's about for me being on YouTube. I can break it down to you in one word: subscribers. That's it. That's your full responsibility. That's your only responsibility. That's it. If you want to help me get more subscribers, anywhere you can share a video that my videos have something to do with in an RV forum, boat repair forum, a travel forum, Let's Laugh at Willy forum. I don't really care. As long as those people actually go click subscribe, I really don't care. But if you don't click subscribe, you're really not. I don't know what to say. I mean, like I like to say, well, you're not being a good person, but I mean, you're like being a bad student. Let's put it that way. You're here to get something out of it. All I need you to do is click subscribe. That's it. And I will try to keep commercials to a total minimum. I'm planning on trying to do private commercials that will only be certain companies that have something to do with, well, the videos I produce. See you guys. I love you guys. And stay cool because I know it's hot out there. We're all sweating up a storm right now. I'm getting ready to go back out in that heat. It's miserable right now. 100 degrees, 90 degrees, 95 degrees, high humidity. It's pretty much miserable from what I hear in a lot of places. So if you're in a place that's not miserable right now and you're watching this, I want you to hop on there, leave me a comment and say, I'm in Boise, Idaho, and it's 72 degrees today, Willie. Can you do that for me? Where are you at? What's your temperature? I'm looking for that perfect 76 degree temperature. Preferably not anywhere that a camper can't be drugged. Hawaii, the UK, Japan. Those are all pretty much out. Unless, well, Willie does a lot of work, so hey, he's a jack of all trades. If you want to fly Willie to the other side of the world, which he's had happen, to do some work, feel free to contact me. You know my email, you know my text. Shoot me a message, make me an offer, and I'll see if it's an offer I can't refuse. I will swing on over to your country and put my life on hold. Because my life is really about wandering. So as much as it's like, well, I'm putting my life on hold, I'm really not. My life is all about wandering. So if I have a chance to wander, you know, to the far reaches of the world, I'm doing it. Been to the Virgin Islands twice that way. Both times to do work. I'm cool with it. Traveled by boat from Jacksonville down to the Bahamas. Same thing. I'm good with it. You know, I can get most things running again. I can fix most issues. I know where to look and find the information we need, parts we need, and it generally works out pretty good, but I need someone that can actually, you know, pay real money for that. So if you can afford to fly me around the world and pay me real money, that is bonus. I'm there. You also have to agree to me being able to film. I film pretty much 24/7. That's why Willie is normally just with Jetty. That's the woman that doesn't mind being filmed with Willie. Yeah, getting filmed with Willie can be dangerous. Dangerous, I tell you, dangerous. That's all I got for you guys today. I don't know. I got nothing else for you. I got nothing for you. Nothing for you. Now, I'm keeping you cool. That's what Willie's doing, keeping you cool. And I'm going to go finish up Mr. Pat's boat. The last part's supposed to be here today, the fuel sending unit. So if I can get out there, it's now 4:40, it's cooling down. If we can get out there, fellow wanderers, because you're going with me, don't do a lot of the work. Don't help me find a lot of the missing tools. And you don't help me find a lot of the missing parts. I'm just saying, as a helper, you're not very good helpers, wanderers. You're just not. You're not. But I still love you. I've had a lot of not great helpers throughout the years, and I've come to accept it. It's Willie's fate not to have a lot of good helpers, but he's cool with that. He's cool alone. And honestly, if I was attached and I get an offer to fly to the UK and I'm going to be there 7-8 months, my attachment may be unattached at that point. You know, I hate to say it, or they're going to give me a hard time about going, and that's going to make Willie feel bad, because Willie hurts when other people hurt. I don't know. It hurts when other people hurt, and I just can't shake it. So I'd rather not be in that situation and have the freedom to just be able to go and be Willie. So let's wander together, guys. Come be Willie for a while, and I don't know, maybe you need some home renovations or something done, and you're got room for a camper out back. Always looking for something. And no, I'm not at all ready for that, by the way. I still got this 42 to finish. So until the 42 is finished, I'm not traveling across the country. But look, you're in Utah and you're fixing up a spread and you got a boatload of money because you hit the lotto and you need help. Hey, I'll come put the camper out there, pay me good. I can do pretty much anything. And I shouldn't say I can do pretty much anything. We can do pretty much anything, because look, I'm in other YouTube tribes. I subscribe to them, and I go to the tribe and I get information from the YouTuber, and that's what it's all about. And I share their stuff just like Dude RV when it comes up. I try to pass it along. some of the projects I do, I will get information from a whole lot of YouTubers and then just fit that information together and shoot for the best. Sometimes not all the information's there. The windows that I did them a completely different way than most of the RV repair videos out there. I did them in a way that should last for the life of what I have the camper. So they're low maintenance. Unlike most of the RV ways are high maintenance. You have a lot of, I'll do a maintenance video tomorrow on, your real RV maintenance and the stuff you need to be doing religiously just because you own an RV. Sound good? Sounds good. But I am tired and I gotta get outside and go to work. I think I'm procrastinating. So can we call that YouTubeinating? I'm YouTubeinating. YouTubeinating.